welcome to my first YouTube video. Today we are reviewing Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult and Jennifer Finney Boylan. So this is like a thrill. I wouldn't say it's a thriller. It's thrilling. It's not really a thriller. It's more like a mystery sort of book. Like if you've read The Perfect Marriage, it's like on trial and you're the story is this girl Lily is murdered by someone, and her boyfriend is the prime suspect and gets put on trial, and we have to, well, we don't have to, but we follow through the journey to figure out who killed Lily and if her boyfriend will be prosecuted for it. This book follows two point of views: Lily's point of view, the girlfriend and the girl who was murdered, and Olivia McAfee, who is her boyfriend's mom. It's called Mad Honey because, in my assumptions, it's called this because the McAfees, Asher, the boyfriend, and the mom, Olivia, are like beekeepers. Olivia, she's the beekeeper, and they drop a lot of like honey facts in here. One of my favorite honey facts was when in like the ancient Egyptian era, they had these like big jars of honey, like almost like probably to like right here if I were to stand up, and they they are full of honey, and they put a child in there, presumably already dead. Hopefully they did not put a live child in there, but they put a child in there, and then hundreds of years later people went back and opened that jar, and the child was still perfectly preserved in there. No mold. It wasn't like bona fide skeleton. There was no skeleton. It was like taking out a child that had been there only for like a couple minutes. Like the skin wasn't wrinkled, it was perfectly preserved. So for Olivia's point of views, it says 3 hours after. So Olivia's point of views take place after Lily's death. So like sometimes it'll say 3 hours after, or 1 month after, 2 months after, so on and so forth. While Lily's point of views go back to the past. Let me find the page. Yeah, so Lily's point of views, it'll, like, this one says the day of, or, like, in this one it says Lily 4 weeks before. So Olivia is in the present, or, like, after Lily's death, and Lily's point of views are from before her death, to give us some more insight into the people around her and the people who may have killed her, may have not killed her, or just like her backstory as a person, and we get to see her character evolve. Just because we only see Olivia after Lily's death doesn't mean that we don't see character growth or her backstory. We get a lot of Olivia's backstory in this book. I'm not going to give too much away, but she has relationship problems with her son's father, who's not in the picture anymore. Yeah, I have this one book tab right here. I don't know. Yeah, there you can see it. I'll go ahead and read it for you. In Greek mythology, Aristeus, the god of beekeeping, was taught by nymphs to tend bees. He fell in love with Orpheus's wife, Eurydice. When she was dodging his advances, she stepped back on a snake and died. Orpheus went to hell itself to bring her back, and Eurydice's nymph sisters punished Aristeus by killing all his bees. And I put a book tab here because it reminded me of the Book of Life movie by Disney, where Medea in the movie is in like a love triangle between Manolo and Joaquin. I don't think it's a spoiler. It's been like a good 12, 13 years since the movie came out. Maria chooses Manolo in the end, but she dies by stepping back onto a snake, and Manolo goes to hell, or, well, not hell, but like the afterlife. Like, I don't know what it's called in Hispanic culture, but I think you get what I'm trying to get at. Like, if you've seen Coco, where Coco goes after he dies, or like touches the guitar. But that is what happens here, and that's not what happens here. That's what happens in the Book of Life, and it reminded me of the Book of Life, so I tapped it. Overall, I would give Mad Honey a good 3 out of 5 star rating. I don't really give out 5-star ratings all that much, so it's not surprising that I didn't give this one a 5-star. I give it a 3-star because it was honestly really good, and if I didn't have school, I probably would have sat down and read through all of it in like 2 or 3 days, but I had school, so it took me about a week and 2 days, a week and 3 days. It was really good, and there was a lot of plot twists that I did not really expect. One in particular that, if you ever read this book, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. But the ending was really underwhelming. I thought like this build up and this suspense was going to really like lead up to the end of the book, and I'd be like, oh my god, I did not expect that. And well, I did not expect that, but it was underwhelming. It was not what I expected. Yeah, it was just not up to my hopes and dreams at the end of the book, but the rest of the book was really great. I preferred Olivia's point of views more than I preferred to Lily's point of views, because when I read a book, I of course expect to get backstory and like little paragraphs of flashbacks, but I did not really like the interchanging point of views of past, present, past, present. If you're a first-time reader, would I suggest you read this book? Maybe if you're into that sort of thing, like mysteries. I don't think I would recommend it because, well, first of all, the interchanging point of views, it might be confusing as a first-time reader, and the words are like very, like, it's a nice writing, but it's kind of might be intimidating for a first-time reader. But I do recommend it if you're into mysteries and stuff like that. If you're not looking for a romance or a fantasy or a sci-fi, you want something more realistic, something that could happen in the real world, this is the book for you. Thank you for watching my first YouTube video. It was very short, very uneventful. It's just a book review. But I hope you guys will watch this and like it, maybe. I don't have an outro planned.